Workers at the Scarborough Regional Hospital came out once again to express their dissatisfaction with their working conditions. PSA President Watson Duke was in Tobago again to offer support to the workers. As we hear in this Patrice Samuel report, the workers are now giving the TRHA board an ultimatum.
The woes of the workers at the Scarborough Regional Hospital are numerous, and they believe the TRHA board and the THA are not taking their concerns seriously. PSA President Watson Duke gave a detailed synopsis of the issues affecting the employees at the Scarborough Hospital and outlined what they are demanding of the TRHA.
The demand is this, that the lab workers be written to and they be given a proper letter authorizing them to be examined by a proper person who we choose. And we are recommending Dr. Coombs. I recommend that person. He's a specialist. We are also saying that for those workers in the dietary section, that they be paid and they be living in the kitchen, and they be paid their clothing allowance. Even the nurses also, that they be paid their uniform allowance and not be given uniform. They are not children. Alright? They are not children. We are saying the doctors' negotiations are outstanding, and we will not want the doctor to start acting up.
Members of staff also alleged that the hospital's kitchen was utilized to cater for a wedding reception. Mr. Duke is urging the Chief Secretary to investigate this allegation. Mr. Duke also indicated that doctors at the Scarborough Regional Hospital have not had any salary increases since 2008.
Doctors have a negotiation. The last increase they got was in 2008. So the doctors have not got an increase for 2009, 2010, 2011, and it's in 2012, almost finished. And nobody's talking about that. But yet these doctors have been working. Many of them have left their home to come here, and they are treating them with scant courtesy.
Mr. Duke and the employees of the TRHA have come to the agreement that if the government does not have the necessary funds to pay the workers all their outstanding salaries, they will accept it in part.
So if they can't settle the negotiation with doctors, we say give us a down payment on it. We'll take a down payment. So doctors, give us an interim payment. And on all of these arrears, we want all of these arrears paid by the month. And they have money to build some $300 million swimming pool.
Mr. Duke and the workers gave the TRHA an ultimatum. If their issues are not called to the table by next Friday, the doctors will join their counterparts in protest action. This was not all, as they also stated that EMTs are being neglected as well. And if their needs are not met, there will be no ambulances on duty from next Friday. Patrice Samuel, Channel 5 News.
Meantime, Tobago Channel 5 News has been reliably informed that at present, there is only one emergency health service ambulance operating throughout Tobago. Many citizens have told us they are suffering great hardships because of this situation. According to a reliable source, this situation has been going on since April after the manager of the EHS was sent on leave. Our source said the other ambulances are out of service awaiting repair, and as a result, residents as far as Charlotteville and Lansfomé have complained that they have had to wait for lengthy periods for this lone ambulance to be dispatched from the base at Lowlands. The source also told us that EHS employees are now operating out of two bases, the Lowlands and the Scarborough base. He added that they are disappointed since there are many emergency situations to which they are unable to respond. He noted that they often have to call upon the fire service department and TMA for assistance. The source continued that employees are disappointed with the situation, especially since no one in authority has told them when the situation will improve. According to the source, it is now up to Tobagonians to let the authorities know that this situation is unacceptable. Meantime, one resident of Charlotteville related her experience as a result of the shortage of ambulances. She stated that her mother became ill and had to be rushed to the hospital on Sunday evening. When the patient was discharged from the hospital, her family was informed that because of her condition, an ambulance would take her home, but the only ambulance serving the island was unavailable. The family members were forced to hire a taxi to take their mother home. And last Saturday, during a football match between Tobago Channel 5 and the PTSC, one player was seriously injured. He remained on the ground for some time, awaiting the ambulance, which was dispatched from Lowlands. Since Monday, Tobago Channel 5 News has been trying to get a response from Communications Manager at the Tobago Regional Health Authority, Debbie Ann Bailey, on the cause of this situation and what is being done about it. Ms. Bailey insisted that we email the questions, which we did on Monday. Up to news time today, we have not received a response.